Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, and welcome to 1MinuteTennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about the loading phase on the forehand, and I want to show you how you can get the perfect take back in your stroke. The correct take back of the forehand is very counterintuitive. It's very, very unnatural, but I want to show you how you can find it, how you can apply it, and how you can use it in your stroke today, and you'll hit faster and better forehands immediately. Now, the natural thing to do on the forehand is to take the racket back with the racket leading and the arm second. But this means that I have a basically inert object that I'm then pushing through into the ball. The push that I make, it has to be a push. Now I can feel myself kind of pushing against resistance ahead of me. And that push might be a strong push, but it's still a push, and it's a very inefficient way of creating energy. Just imagine trying to hit something with a push. You don't hit something with a push, you hit it with a throw or a pull. If we load up this way with the elbow first and the racket second, then now as I swing forwards, the racket drops behind, and now I'm throwing the racket into the object, and there's way more power, just the same as if I was trying to hit something. But this is very, very unnatural. It's quite difficult for many players to get into this position. It's much more natural to get to this position. I think it's the most common mistake that I see in the players that I work with all over the world. But a great way of achieving the correct take back is to change the ready position. Now, this is not how to hit the stroke. I'm going to show you a series of progressions that will give you the feel for it, and also can act as a tool that if your forehand is off, you make some shadow strokes with the technique I'm going to show you, and you'll recover the perfect technique immediately. So now, instead of having my normal ready position here, I'm going to change my ready position to the hand being at the top of the racket. And if the hand's at the top of the racket and I take the racket back, it is impossible to get anything other than the perfect take back. Anything further back here is very unnatural and uncomfortable, and it still isn't the take back that most of you will be using who are watching this video, where the racket leads the swing. So I go back into my take back, I stop when it feels comfortable to stop. My left hand is now in the perfect position for a loaded stroke, and now I complete the stroke and swing, and the racket lag happens naturally, and my push has just turned into a throw. And now I'm going to bring the hand down a little bit, still on the strings, and I take the racket back with the hand here and repeat the process. And now my hand comes lower still, and I take my hand to here and repeat the process. And now I go into the normal ready position, but I leave my finger above the bridge of the racket on the strings so that I have a tactile reference. It kind of links the progressions. And now I go into this position here and I make the stroke. The natural progression now is to hand feed, still with the finger on the string, so I have a tactile physical reference, and I go back and swing. And when you've repeated that several times, then you go into a live play, but concentrate very hard on this finger feeling the strings every time. With having this physical reference, it's much easier to make the stroke. And if you keep the finger feeling the strings as long as it's comfortable, then you'll have the perfect loaded position on your forehand. You'll be throwing instead of pushing, and you'll hit much more powerfully with a lot less effort. I hope you like my ideas on tennis. If I can help more, check out our books on Amazon. We have books on every aspect of the game, and the books are unique because we all learn in different ways. Some people learn visually, some people learn by seeing the written word, and some people learn by just seeing the explanation. But the books, we have the explanation, we have clear illustrations, and every lesson is linked to YouTube videos, so you can see it, you can read it, and you can watch it, and then you can apply it. Or if you want more personalized help, check out what I'm doing with online coaching. I'm helping players all over the world, from professional players to my oldest client is 93, so no longer a professional, but players of all ages and all levels are benefiting from a unique service that we offer. For more information on this, check out the website or email me. So remove pushing from your forehand and replace it with throwing or pulling, and you'll have more power, an easier power, and a better stroke. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.